I'm here with Mark Takacs, the Boytown High School golf coach. And Mark, thanks for coming out, and congratulations on winning the league title.
Oh, I thank you. My pleasure.
Were you surprised that you guys made it that far this year?
Well, we went to the season. I said I thought we were 1 year away from even contending. It actually was a surprise. The kids peaked at the right time. Sometimes when you win a championship like that and it's not expected, sometimes it's a little more easier to swallow than if you would happen to lose when you were expected to win. It's always nice to win, no matter what.
Who were some of the people that really played a key part in that match for the league title?
Probably the two Fold brothers, Stephen and Ryan. They've been that way for the entire school year. They've been the most consistent. Shane McCarthy came out of a slump finally, and he really contributed. Adam Borks, those two guys, actually the number 3 and 4 in our lineup, really came through because we were only actually up by 1 stroke, and then when those two guys came in, I think we were up by 12, and then after the third group came in, we were up by 17. So I knew they weren't going to make up 17 strokes in that last foursome. So I was really pleased, real happy for the kids.
It had to be, a good thought going through your mind, knowing that you were up 17 strokes, thinking, I kind of thought there's no way they could come back.
Yeah, because when we went into the semifinals against O&J, I told them just go relax and have fun and just go out there and play and be smart. Don't try and do things that they don't have within their game. And I think they took that kind of to heart, and they're under trees, they chip out, they play for par. If they don't get a par, they move on and get a bogey, and they move on to the next hole. Sometimes when you try and do too much, that's where the 6s and 7s start coming in, and the big numbers can really escalate your score. So the kids were smart in that respect, and O&J did not play well. They were between 262 and 268 the whole year, and then they shoot 279. But if you happen to peak at the right time, you have to take advantage of that, and we did.
And I know, I know you guys had lost to Perk Valley, I guess, last year or the year before. It's kind of got to be sweet, a bit of a sweet revenge, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 years ago when Perk Valley, we had the team that everyone thought we're going to go undefeated. We went undefeated in the regular season, won the semifinals, and then played Perk Valley at Letter Rock. And 11 holes, had to call it because of darkness, and lost by 2 shots, and that was tough to swallow. And that kind of get revenge on that team that we had 2 years ago. And again, this team isn't as strong as we've had in the past, but I think and I said in the paper earlier, I think they really could be, the fact that they're all juniors and they'll all be back next year.
That's got to be exciting for you, knowing that you have all these guys coming back for next season. It's got to be exciting for your golf team, and possibly next year winning another league title.
Yeah, we've been fortunate over the years that a lot of times we have a tendency just to kind of rotate guys in. When people graduate, someone for some reason plays well over the summer and jumps into their spot, and we really don't skip a beat. That team we had 2 years ago, we were good from top to bottom, and we're getting to that point where the guys at the bottom can shoot as well as the guys at the top. So hopefully they'll play a little bit over the summertime and really solidify the bottom of that lineup.
I know you guys are at districts, and how are things going for the districts so far?
So far we had, of course, Ryan and Stephen Fold qualified for districts through the Pac-10 tournament. Stephen, Ryan didn't make the cut. The cut was a 78. Stephen had a 77, and he'll be moving on again tomorrow as an individual. And, of course, the rest of the guys will show up for the team event. So if he can shoot another 77, I think he can he'll be pretty close to make the cut and to move on to the regional tournament. And we've never had anybody since going to the new format to move on to the regional tournament. And all he has to do is end up in the top 26, and he'll assure him a spot in the state tournament, which we haven't had since Stutson Smale did it back in the early 90s.
How do you think your team will do tomorrow in the districts, in the team district?
I mean, it's going to be a difficult task. I don't think we're one of the strongest teams out there. But again, if they go out there and play smart, don't try and do something that they don't have in their game, I think I figured we have to shoot four. They have five guys playing. They kick out the high score, so we're counting a four-man score. We went up to Hershey and played a four-man, 14 format. So I think if we can shoot 318 or less, 315 or less, I think we may have a shot. So I think we have to average a 78 as a team to give ourselves an outside shot at it. Anything more than that, and I don't think we'll be able to do it.
You think that's a good possibility for the team this year?
I think it is. Like I said, it all comes down to playing within themselves. I'm not trying to do too much. I know, some of those guys are going to go there and try and prove that they didn't have a good day in the district at the Pac-10 tournament, and it may be a way to say, hey, maybe I should have been here. Maybe I just need to work a little harder in the game, but maybe I could post a decent score to help my team out. In golf, it's constantly changing. One time you're playing for yourself, and the next time you're playing for the team, and then it flip-flops back and forth. So it's hard for a high school kid to kind of turn it off and on. Or am I playing for myself, or am I playing as a team? It's one of those unique situations where you're playing as a team, but you're also playing as an individual.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, and good luck in districts. And hopefully there's somebody that makes state.
Thank you very much.